All right, boys. So let me just get rid of this stuff. This was from last week. So I just took this trade. I'm gonna quickly go over it. Since I do this stuff on my journal anyway, so I thought why not? I might as well upload it to YouTube. So let me just from last week. All right. So the reason why I took this long position, it was very simple. 4-hour break of structure. This is internal break. 4-hour internal break. So then when we go down to the 15-minute time frame, we can clearly see there was a 50-minute internal break again, right? So we are trading this one leg going up, and so this was just a continuation of the 15-minute, but I entered fractally, so I entered on the 1-minute time frame to continue that 15-minute move up. So we had this 15-minute demand zone that we were getting a reaction to. So we can clearly see that we are bullish on the 4-hour time frame. We're clearly bullish on the 15-minute time frame, and we can see that we came into a good zone and we got our protected structure respected, right? So if the protected structure has been respected, this is going to be our weak target. So all I did was I woke up, like I traded the London session, so I was waiting until 8 a.m. but I woke up, I checked the charts at 8, and this was the first thing that I seen. It looked way too good to not be taken. Like I just had to. So I seen that there was a breaker structure going down, and then that low, instead of price continuing this bearish temporary trend, it ended up shifting bullish. So it ended up failing to continue that bearish trend, and then we had the high being taken, meaning that now price is aligned with the 50-minute trend, right? So all I had to do then was put my buy limit at the extreme zone. We had inducement and imbalance as our confluences, so that supported my trade further. Now usually I would actually target all the way to the weak structure of the 15-minute time frame, since it's just a continuation. But nowadays I've sort of changed that, and I'm just going to be targeting internal structure only, because I found out that there's times where price ends up failing to break this high and I end up getting break-even. So instead of getting break-even those few times, how about I just make sure that I take profits every single time, right? And in the long run, just because I'm getting less right now, I might think that I'm not making as much, but in the long run I'm actually going to be more profitable, right? So for that reason, I'm going to be targeting internal structure. And as of right now, before I think there is a trade going on right now, which I can't enter now because I've kind of missed it, so it's all good. I didn't even see this because I wasn't really paying attention to the charts, but all good. I'll forward test this. Let's see if it plays out. Let me put this something like that. All right, that's a quick forward test. Now ideally I might as well just go over this real quick. This is a good valid trade. However, ideally I would want it to come into more of a discounted zone, so somewhere here, for me to be more confident. But this itself looks good to me. It looks good, but the only complaint that I've got is like the order flow shift. So this change of character, so the break going in is not the greatest. If it had broke this high instead, would have been better. Either way, when I ended up taking this, I was trying to take more setups. So there was one on NZD, the exact same setup. On NZD we had this imbalance reaction, and we had this shift. So I was trying to enter off the extreme here again. However, I didn't get mitigation. Then I tried to get into the continuation right here, and I had put my buy limit, but we didn't get a mitigation. So I had my buy limit right there with my stop loss like this, target up there, didn't get a mitigation. And then I was trying to enter again right here, for this demand zone to try and go up, but price never came back, and it just went and hit target. And there wasn't any other clean setups for me to take, so I just, you know, took nothing. But that is pretty much it for now. I might take something else later in the day. I would have taken this, but clearly it's gone now. It is what it is. And yeah, so I'll be uploading more videos like this, so like daily. If I take a trade, if I take a loss, whatever it is, I'll put up the position at the end of the video too. And yeah, I'll be trying to get funded now. I'm on this 5k account that I just bought. Oh, I've had this, but I've not really been trading on it, so I'm gonna try and get funded with funding pips. I have this 5k account, so I'll be documenting my process, my road to, you know, getting funded with this 5k account. When I get funded with this, I will try and get to you know, the bigger accounts, so like 100k ideally, or 200k with other platforms and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys join me on this journey, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Oh, and one thing that I forgot to mention, I said 3k to lure you guys in, but it's the same logic, right? Listen, I risk 0.5% for my setups, so if I had taken this, that would have been 3k on a 200k account. So it's the same thing, okay? It's just that I'm using a 5k account. It's the same thing, right? So yeah, it's just for the title, but I ain't lying. I did technically, so